Let's talk about game.
It definitely sounds like
crazy segue.
Yeah, I don't want to segue, man. Let's fucking talk about game.
Good rapper.
But why?
Yeah.
Let's get to the shit.
Should we just have a game convo before we get to that shit?
That is exactly what should happen.
Okay, so let's have a game.
So, Lipstick Alley says that... no, Lipstick Alley says it's corny now that since we got the bag, we have to explain everything to a newer audience. Because a lot of them are day ones.
We've been doing that for a while, though, kind of.
But a lot of them are day ones, so I understand the day one's feelings toward explaining things. I just told y'all that I hate that, we have to sometimes question our quote unquote edge.
Right.
So I mean, I understand the point. So I want to provide some history for the people that think this is out of the blue. Nothing in the music industry is out of the blue.
Right. First and foremost.
That's first. And that's important because that was one of the first lessons I learned coming in the music business, and that's one of the toughest ones to learn, that there really is no coincidence. So let's go back to the creation of...
Fire?
Yes, I'm looking for it.
The song or actual fire?
Actual fire.
Don't, Parks.
What year BC was that?
8.
You're calling Just Blaze?
Y'all hate all my good tunes.
Do you guys think dinosaurs really existed? Oh,
For sure.
okay. I don't think they existed.
Hey, hold up now.
Is this just an excuse to play your music? How you not even stream your own music and just play it off the two?
Wait, what'd you say, Rory? Let me turn it down so I can hear you. What'd you say?
I said, why you not even stream your own music?
Yeah, get that point.
You just gonna play it off
Get
iTunes?
that point. Oh,
Don't
cents.
stream music.
That's weird.
I buy music.
Me too, but I stream it too.
I'm not streaming Joe Budden.
I buy it and then I stream it.
What type of
Did you
loser
buy
I look
Fire?
like. Huh?
Did you buy Fire?
Probably.
Okay.
You got to buy your album when it first comes out.
I did.
Yeah.
20 of them.
That's like an old music industry.
I did that into year 17.
Yeah. I still buy it.
I had to get my shit. Somebody had to get these sound scan numbers up.
Yeah.
He was gonna be the one.
Yeah, me and my mom.
I bought your
Virgin Megastore.
I bought Rage.
Virgin Megastore.
I need the CDQ.
Oh, thanks, Sparks.
Yeah.
Get the CD.
I especially liked when my peak career days were over and you guys were looking for the new Kendrick tune on bootleg and it was nothing but Pump It Up. Yeah, I thought that was dope.
Good song.
I like that. And I didn't do that.
Yes, you did.
The hackers. It's
Some
the
niggas
hackers.
thought it was me.
Oh, quote
always the
unquote,
hackers.
Cobb did it.
They always blame me, and they always go to that bum ass story. Yo, Joe used to be on all hip hop begging for porn passwords. Listen, that was once.
That was one.
You still holding on to that?
Yeah, man, I don't think that's fair. Yo, niggas that had the porn passwords in 01?
Yeah.
Fam.
You had the Bang Bros password?
My nigga.
Fam.
Yeah,
You
because
was that
they
nigga
was only
that-
going to give you the preview.
Yeah.
You wasn't going to bust off the preview.
Nah, your man had the password. That shit,
Yeah.
that was the Netflix password before Netflix.
I don't know
was.
why they're
Bang Bros?
clowning. I don't know why they're clowning me.
Bang Bros was the password before Netflix.
If dude in all hip hop had the password, Cheer 201 was asking for it.
Shit, 201.
Shit,
Right.
201.
How'd you spell it?
CH.
All right, I was just making
Is that still your?
Yeah.
That was your YouTube shit till like last year.
No, it's still there. I just click other.
Oh, you have the secondary?
Yeah, secondary.
201.
That's the one that's popping now. I didn't know.
Shit.
Cheer. CYK rap. Cheer.
No, yeah, you can't come back. I ain't even say nothing yet, my nigga. God damn. I didn't say anything.
Respect Cheer.
All right, respect, my nigga. You got it.
Nigga won't respect Cheer.
It's only Joe.
Cheer.
It's only Joe and Premium Pete still saying cheer.
Cheer.
That was a podcast joke.
Premium Pete, you said?
Yeah, it's his thing. He be saying cheer.
Fun.
That's my man too. I'm not clowning him. I'm just saying just
No.
Joe.
No,
and
you're
him
kinda
saying
clowning him.
Well, shut up real
Yeah, a
quick.
little bit.
All right, shut up.
Little
All right,
clown.
everybody be quiet so I can clown real quick. I laugh at the dudes who you could tell they created their name in '87. Like, Funk Master Flex.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Premium Pete. Why was Pete the premium? I'm shutting up now because that nigga tough. But Fire, for some reason I was in Los Angeles having to finish the vocals with a polyp on my vocal cords. Somebody brings
Adding the struggle to it.
somebody that was in L.A. I normally recorded in New York. Somebody brings in a very young game. A very young game. I don't remember who this was that brought him in.
New Jersey Devil? From New Jersey?
It wasn't New Jersey Devil. He might have came in the picture of 2 years later, but it was
JT, the bigger figure?
This was...
I'm just thinking of people that was around Game at that time.
JT,
was
the bigger figure.
Game is going to fuck Rory up, and
Wait,
I'm not going to help.
Wait, y'all think I'm clowning?
I would help.
You gotta help.
I would help. He couldn't take both of us.
Thanks, man.
What am I saying here? All right,
Yeah,
so
Game alone
Game
would
comes in
probably
the
be
studio. I don't remember who brung him to the studio, but they brought him there with a story. And the story at the time was, here is this young man who's a phenomenal MC, who's having a hard time putting records together. So what could we do? They were talking to Skane. They were not talking to me. I maybe met Game then and paid him absolutely zero mind like I do with most rappers while I'm in the studio.
Right.
And went back to recording. Fast forward from there. That was my first time meeting Game. I do the Clue tape. I do the He Should Be in the G-Unit vid with all the gangster actors. I thought it was a metaphor. Clearly at the time it was not. It was a diss. Game clapped back. That spawned the Joe Budden Game beef. And boy, that was a great beef.
Yeah.
That was a good beef, man. And that's one of the reasons I like what these kids are doing now with the beef with your friends and reply quickly. You got 48 hours. If you don't, you're done.
Right.
Because that's what we did back then with niggas we hated.
Yeah.
We wasn't friends, and we were looking to kill you, and you better be strapped to a studio because I'm going to give you 300 bars in the next 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. That's what it was, and that's what me and Game got into. And boy, was it a classic battle then, right? Fast forward from there, the street guys behind me meet up with the street guys behind Game, which were different street guys at the time. Come on, I don't want to hear that shit. Which were different street guys at the time. At the time, this was who was Game signed to? It's super tough, scary shit. That wasn't Black Hand. That was Graph. I beefed with him too. I beefed with all the niggas.
Black Hand,
I
you
beefed
should
with
not beef
all
with.
of. I beefed with all of the people that were signed to people that you shouldn't play around with.
I'm sure that call from Chaz was not a fun one.
Y'all know Game was with who? I don't remember who was managing Game at the time.
But it was someone from New York.
But God, he was tough. He was tough because I couldn't talk to him.
Okay.
Like.
You couldn't get him on the phone?
And no, we're going to talk about that later because there's some scary shit happening to me. There's some scary shit happening in hip-hop right this second. It's been an ongoing theme of minds of the internet meeting the streets and the language barriers that exist. And I'm seeing a lot of scary shit. I'm sure the Tekashi topic will lead us there. But back then, this was scary shit. No, your tough guys had to talk to their tough guys. Remember how Dave Chappelle just said his goons and R. Kelly goons had to negotiate? Yeah. That's normal.
Yeah.
That's
Hell
normal.
yeah.
When people are tougher than you, you have to call the people you know that are tougher than you. So they squashed all of that.
Right.
God damn, Weapon Nitty got me in a lot of trouble, man. I didn't know nothing about these real killers I was fucking with.
Shout out Weapon Nitty.
God damn it. But, so that beef was over and done with. And then we fast forward and get to Joe Budden going to E1.
It's a big fast
That's a
forward.
long time. Yeah, it's a big fast forward.
You're right. And I should have zero to do with Game at this point. Mm-hmm. But I do. Because when Amalgam sells the Joe Budden contract to E1 and I land there at the time, that's a big acquisition. And I'm probably one of the bigger artists there.
Right.
Until maybe 2 years later when Game arrives.
Well, hold on. I think,
Yeah, you did a song
I think you
before
skipped
that.
a step. Yeah.
Yeah.
Padded Room. What was
Yeah.
the name of the record? Future?
Future. Yeah.
Like that record a lot.
Oh,
Talk about patching up.
shit,
Yeah,
we
you're
did
skipping the
a
whole step.
record together.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was a single.
I like that record.
Nah, it's a good record.
It was a
Who was
single
on
off
the
that
hook?
project.
Who was singing on that hook?
Some nigga. Hold on, let me try to find that record.
Nah,
What's
it's
the
a good
name?
record.
Had him
What
singing
was the
the
name of that
Future.
bullshit?
The Future.
The Future. Then Future came out, ended that. Wasn't no
I got it
more.
right here. I got it right
Oh,
here.
yeah, play him. Turn down a little bit. Hey, it's not fair. This was the sound back in the day, though.
Listen, you know I shit on your music a lot.
That was
I like this song.
That was Polo the Dawn.
That was like, what, 10 years
It
ago?
sounds like this
Parks.
is definitely Polo the Dawn era.
I'm gonna fuck you up, Parks.
Parks is right.
I'm gonna fuck Parks up.
This is the Polo
That's
the
what
Dawn
he
era.
did.
Joe was
Hey.
definitely trying to get trying
Nah,
to
it's
cross
working
over
bang
right
on
there.
that.
He's trying to cross
Let's
over.
hear the song. I can't hear you guys.
That was Amani.
No, but go to game. I don't want to hear me.
Jet to the Hamptons. Fucking drive.
It's right there.
Jet to the Hamptons.
Who takes a
Niggas
jet
always
to
want
the
to jet
Hamptons?
to the
It's
Hamptons.
right there.
First of all, they take a
That shit is,
helicopter.
that shit
That's
is
how I know they
47
handle it.
minutes from here.
Would you turn it down if y'all are being funny? I can't hear y'all joke.
Hampton is 47 minutes from
I
here.
can't jet there.
Take a helicopter.
More flew to Malibu from fucking
I
LA.
didn't fly to Malibu.
Yes, you
You
did.
made that bullshit.
Nah, I don't hate. All right, turn it off. God damn. Joe Budden is old and trash. All right, so
This is when you signed to Black Wall Street.
So we did a feature. We even did a feature together after we pieced it up. I went to Amalgam and told
Because that's
them
usually what happens after
Well, how did you guys
rappers.
piece it up? I'm
went,
asking.
I went to Amalgam
Set a piece of stuff
and,
for me.
and told him the game charged way more than he did. And I called Game and said, "Yo, I'm gonna take this. You take that." Game said, "Cool," and that was the end of that. Great record, and I was broke as shit. I needed that $30K. Thanks.
It's a
Yeah,
significant
Malcolm
amount.
was rolling
and
in it.
Game was at his peak. Go Game.
Amalgam had that bread.
Oh yeah, and probably why they're not around.
Malcolm was ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could say what
No,
you
I'm
could say
saying
about
no.
how it ended.
I'm saying
but
no because we're a big platform. but yes. So that record happened then, and everything is fine. Fast forward to what was I fast forwarding to? E1.
E1.
E1. Joe Budden gets there, pretty big acquisition at the time. Until 2 years later, Game and Whack 100 sign a really big deal for close to X amount of dollars. I can't say because E1 made sure that they would never say, and they told Game and Whack to never say. But I found out. And that's important to note because that's where I think some fake rapper tension came from, I think. But not rapper tension because Game and I never spoke. It would have never been a beef. At the time, I was trying desperately to get away from E1, and Game had just arrived with a Drake record.
Wait.
Yeah, it was called 100.
Yeah.
Nah, that was before that.
No, it was not. That was his first release on E1. That double album.
He signed to E1 maybe a year
But you had already
before.
put out. No
I
Lost
had put
Lost.
out music.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm talking
Game
about
just got to E1 at that
his
point.
Yeah, okay.
deal.
Okay.
He got a big deal.
Right.
He got a Drake record. He should have got a big deal. You got a Drake record. You put out
Yeah.
a double album on E1, and that album was great.
Yeah, well,
The Red
he-
Joint?
he-
Hell yeah.
He was deserving of a big deal.
100%, Maul.
Yeah, absolutely.
Listen, I understand the music business. So while I was trying to get away from E1, Game and Whack signed a huge deal, and they should have. I don't think they felt like that. I don't think they knew that I felt like that.
Okay.
Because not only was I the biggest act in the building, maybe when they got there, or one of the bigger acts, but probably the person that brought them to that building, Gabby, was basically like family to me. From Def Jam, from Skane, from that's still family.
Right.
Facts.
So that's a little bit of tension. Pardon me if this is long and drawn out, but this is a podcast and we're here to
talk.
draw out things. So somehow that spawned a beef between, and not a beef, I'll just say tension. I saw Whack 100 going on about, he was going on a whole bunch of rants about how Joe Budden wouldn't get a release date from E1 Game, and them niggas is the new niggas in town. We got a lot more money. We push them niggas back if we feel like it. Everything in E1 revolves around us.
Well, let's put in context that at that point was our introduction to the internet, who Whack 100 was, and he was talking about everyone at the time. It wasn't like just a release specific to you. Whack was talking about everybody at that time.
Okay.
Let's just put things in the context of who Whack was becoming on the internet.
Okay. I guess I never really looked at it like that because all I thought was, well, where does this come from with me?
Right.
Where does this come from with me? But whatever. I ain't about to go digging and find out. That was that. I was trying to get the fuck away from E1. That's exactly what I did. Fast forward to Joe Budden's altercation with the Migos.
Okay.
BET Awards. Joe Budden works for Complex. Big blow-up misunderstanding between Yachty and myself that transfers over to Migos and myself at the red carpet and the BET. Fast forward 3 weeks later, I'm at Park's house trying to do a podcast. I get a phone call or I see an Instagram post from, you guessed it, Whack 100. Yet again. Some Joe Budden shit. Joe Budden is confused. Come to find out, Whack 100 is really, really tight with Pete.
Okay.
From QC.
Okay.
And I walked out of Park's house and I had maybe an hour-long conversation with Whack 100 about things. Period.
Okay.
Things that shall remain anonymous. I was pretty transparent. Whack was pretty transparent. And we both spoke as men with families.
Right.
It was a great
Good.
talk.
Good.
It was a great talk. And came back in here, I did my podcast. Fast forward to, is that now?
I would think. I don't think there's anything.
Fast
in between.
forward to now. I haven't heard the song, but I've heard about it. Apparently there is a song being teased and promoted. This is the song where Game is saying whatever he's saying about Kim and Kanye. He has also included my fiance and myself. I can't speak about who else may or may not be included because I haven't heard the song, but he has addressed some other women online. I assume K. Michelle to be one of them.
Okay.
Why does K Michelle always just catch it? Can we just leave K Michelle alone?
She is always like, her name just always comes up for whatever
I just want
reason.
everyone to leave
Well,
K
K.
Michelle
Michelle
alone.
replied with, you know what I mean, it'd be the niggas that let you ride their face that be the first ones to talk shit.
First of all, what's wrong,
And then
what's wrong with riding
he
my face?
reposted that and just said, I'm just reposting my friend's shit because she wants y'all to see it. Let's pause. Let's pause for a minute and you guys give me your top 4 pettiest rappers ever.
50 number 1.
50 is
Yeah,
in there.
50 's
Game is
gotta
in
be
there.
Game is there.
Who else is there?
Jay's there a little low.
Jay's petty.
Jay is definitely there.
Drake is
but
there, too.
way more so.
Yeah.
than-
Drake is behind the
Drake
scenes
too.
petty. He's super petty.
Yeah.
Sorry, Drake. I want to interview. Yeah, I'm just got to call like I see it, bro. Hear that, Lipstick Alley? I told the truth.
I gotta find number 5. You a 6th man. You're not in the starting 5, but you're a 6th
I'm
man.
with you. I'm with you.
You're a
Game
6th
is in
man.
there.
No, Game. Game is already mentioned.
Oh, we already mentioned.
Yeah.
it.
We got 50. We got Game. We got Jay. And we got Drake.
Okay.
We'll find a 5th. We'll find a
Yeah.
5th.
We gotta think back. There's definitely some older petty rappers.
Yeah.
So where did I? So we're at now, right?
Yeah.
We're at now. Yes,
Yeah, we're
Joe.
here.
All right. So there's a record going around. Last week I came in here and I want to talk about it, and fucking Maul talked me out of it. Maul always talks me out of
Good friend.
shit.
Good friend.
But why? Let me tell you why I disagree. Don't answer.
Okay.
Let me answer first. And this is the mistake I made with Drake. So let me acknowledge that this is a mistake with Drake. Not so much here. Drake dissed me on that French record, and before anybody heard it, I was on his ass. That's a mistake when you're going against the most popular rapper in the world.
Okay.
You should let him diss you first.
Yeah. Okay.
Now when you're responding, you don't look nuts.
Right.
So this Drake record is being, I'm not Drake, the Game record is being teased and promoted, and of course I caught wind of it because we catch wind of everything. And I wanted to come in last week and talk, but Maul told me to stop. Why?
Because why?
Because that's what he's.
And that's what makes this interesting.
That's what he wants.
That's what makes this weird. Because I guess I'll go through the range of emotions. That's what I'll do. You hear something like this, and as men, you immediately, it speaks to your ego, your pride. You immediately start talking your man shit, and you want to get into some shit.
Right.
I'm not above it. That's what happened.
Right.
The more I sat and thought, I said, well, God damn it. Why am I in this? Like, I mean, I don't know if this is true. I've never asked if this is true. But why would I be in this? Even if it was true. If this were true, why am I hearing about it now? From you.
Right.
That's something to ask.
Yeah.
Because if you beat at some point and we never heard about it, I'm to assume you didn't think it was such a stat. So if you're telling me about it now, I assume you to believe it to be a stat. And if you believe it to be a stat now, I'm assuming it to be because she is with me. Which makes you one of the weird niggas that gets fucking praise from fucking behind guys. I'm just telling you how my weird brain looks at things.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. The more I obsessed over it, I got into a place of extreme gratitude. Because that's not even my fight today. I've never said so what more than I've said it since Hov said it to me.
Right.
Two great words.
Yeah.
But the more I sat and thought about this, is the more I said to myself, nigga, so what? What type of loser face-ass nigga is you, nigga? Let me explain something to people out there. I don't give two fucks what anybody did before I was involved with them.
Yeah.
To me, that's more loser shit.
Yeah.
I just don't. And now that I'm here, I address things accordingly, and I don't really see a need to address it accordingly with you because you ain't say it to me, nigga. You said it in a song. And you can call me game. Whack 100, you got my number. I ain't hear from you neither, nigga. I say that to say we have to, I don't personalize things and we have to put everything in perspective. This is marketing 101. This is not new. We've seen this from Game for quite some time.
His whole career.
My stance last week when he was talking about Kim and Kanye, and I was like, yo, Game don't have to do that. It don't change because it's me.
Yeah.
It don't change. It don't change because it's me and mine. How I feel's how I feel. So let me say how I feel. Game, you don't have to do this. Let me be the first nigga to tell you that the rapper that I think you are, with the catalog that I think you have built, with the hits that you have, with the longevity that you have, with the crew that you have from the coast that you rep, it's a pop. It's probably second right now behind Atlanta. Maybe it's a really popping coast.
Yeah,
is what I'm saying.
They're right there.
A lot of popping MCs. I argue Nipsey had one of the best albums last year. There's Kendrick. I don't need to go through all these niggas.
J-Rock too.
It's a million of these niggas. Yeah. Problem had a great album.
Yeah.
It's too many of the niggas that's dope out there.
Yeah.
Boogie has a good album.
Boogie has a great album.
Yeah. Reason
had an amazing album.
J-Rock had my favorites.
There are too many of
West
the
Coast
dudes
out
right there that are creating great music. Yeah. And when I got my brain into that, the more I got my brain into that is the more that I felt sorry for Game. Is the more that I felt bad. See, because you fight with me, Game. Unfortunately, the fight I'm fighting includes you. It's all inclusive of creators. Thank God I worked my way out of that fight that you fighting, Game. What's this nigga real name? Jason?
Jason.
Don't fucking talk to me, no nigga named Jason. You talking about my girl with a girl name. Watch your fucking mouth, man. I feel bad for niggas like that because I understand. Unfortunately today, real good MCs have to do shit like that because real good MCing ain't really getting it done. And I never thought about how ice fucking cold Game was until. And let me just say, I think that's trash. I'm stopping that in 2019. I'm done saying how cold or trash niggas are while I'm not gonna rap. I ain't gonna do nothing but talk. But in talking, I never thought about Game because Game don't come to me. Game is ice.
Put a note here.
MOPQ.
I was gonna say, I thought, where's 51?
For the MOP version.
I need to hear Fame
I'm
real
not
quick.
giving Game no heart. Shit, fuck out of here, nigga.
okay, fair enough.
I'm trying to diss this nigga. Pause.
Great record.
For sure.
Word.
Classic record. I'm not saying that to diss Game. I can't say that to diss Game. Most of my career was spent cold.
Yeah.
So it's not a diss. I come from a place of identification, not comparison. I understand it. I empathize with it. Game don't have a single. Savon, where's Game signed to? Don't look nothing up. Tell me.
E1 still. E1 still.
Is it E1 still? Telling. It's telling. You know what it means? It means bad fucking business practice is what it means. That is what it means when you are signed to E1 and you have to do this salacious, sensationalized bullshit, this tasteless bullshit where you calling out people that have clearly moved on and not thinking anything about you. And then, what does it say about that? That you calling out women that ain't said a word about you. They're not proud of you, nigga. You not the brag guy. Why you telling us? It's off. It's a little off, but not to me because your entire career you've been the guy that's just begged for acceptance. I'm the guy that brought the Change Your Heart clip to existence. I know you well. Your type. I know that type. Well. I just feel bad that you have to do that. Not just you. There is a plethora of rappers that because their music is not garnering the attention that they want. And I hate that I'm saying that on this podcast. That sounds horrible.
Yeah, it sucks.
But I'm not trying to be funny.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to speak facts.
All right.
Well, I think the overall point is that Game doesn't need to do this because he's had one of the better discographies of any rapper that we can name in the last 15 years.
I feel bad. I feel bad that he thinks he has to do it.
Well, here's what I think. Because his last album, 1992, which I thought was one of the more underrated albums of maybe 2 years ago that came out?
Well,
I love that album. Game didn't do any of the antics that we've known him to do in his early career with that album.
That album
it was a great album, but it didn't make the noise that it should.
That album got super overshadowed by... Documentary 2 was dope, and then he came out with the Documentary 2.5 or whatever, which was also dope. But that got overshadowed a little bit by the previous one. And then 92 was right after that.
If I'm Game and I'm thinking from his perspective, what worked in my career?
And
the antics.
That's the other reason that I try not to personalize this, because people only do what they know to work for them.
Right.
And
this has worked for Game's entire career.
And I don't mean to cut you off. It's working right now.
That's true.
Well, and that's Tamal's point, because that's the conundrum you're faced with. When you know that someone is doing something solely for attention and you don't really give a fuck about it because that's not your vibe, it's not your energy.
Right.
I could not say nothing about it at all.
Right.
I mean, but this is right on par with what Game has always done, though. I mean,
he took a break.
Yeah, you got to think. I mean,
listen.
the dick print online, the photo.
Maul. Number one, this is right on par with what Joe does. Mm-hmm. Number one. Number two, funny you should bring that up. I've heard some stories.
I don't want to hear
You can keep those to yourself.
I'm all set.
I'm cool on those stories.
Yeah.
I don't hear no stories.
That's why I don't understand why niggas would fuck with me. I'm petty. I've heard shit. Like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. God forbid I go put what I heard in the verse. It would be the end. But I can't say that because I'm not going to rap. Where am I at with this? I assume there to be some more shit said. I don't care. boy, are they doing? They're trying to do an amazing job of letting everybody know that this track exists. I've heard Surf done heard it, Act done heard it. Boy, y'all are promoting. I hope this gets you over 100K or whatever numbers you feel you need to do, so you don't have to behave in such a desperate manner, because that is what this is. Yeah, I'm gonna stop there.
I'll pick up there, but it's a bigger. See, the only problem I have with that is like my rap heroes, they wouldn't do shit like that. They wouldn't do shit like this, and so I look at Game as it. I mean, it is what it is. Game is arguably
a fucking clown.
No, but away from that, he's a West Coast. He's a hip hop legend.
And
you can't talk about West Coast music and not mention Game.
And a historian, for what it's worth. Right. Like, he's always paid homage to the people that came before.
Hold on,
right?
You're gonna piss off LeBron James. He is not a hip hop historian.
I just don't understand why he would continue to go these routes, though.
So when you say that, let me get into his mind for a little bit. Game has been Instagramming, is rap this soft. I said what I said. The hip hop I come from, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say without everybody getting their panties in a bunch. That's what he's saying. And he hadn't been the only one to say that. Quite a few people have echoed that, maybe not in this moment, but period. So is there any validity there? Maybe?
I just thought
that was a common conversation with the Push shit, I guess, with the shit he said.
Yeah. I just thought it was interesting that Kanye, in his record a while, he said, I know it's some corny niggas you wish you could unswallow. You know what I mean? And it's just funny now that years later, Game would, bring this up. So, I mean, obviously, it's people move on, man. And my only problem with Game is it's like, dog, you a legend, man. Like, you got to start walking like a legend. You got to start talking like a legend. You got to start acting like a legend. This is like, fam, you don't need to do that. And then on a bigger scale, this is not G
shit.
This ain't man shit.
I can't look at you and see G. I can't look at you and see man.
We know you get pussy. I know Game gets pussy. This isn't news to me. Like Game is.
Why,
so I just don't understand where he going with it. Like, fam, we know you fucking.
But that's why, man. Hold up, Maul, because the newer guys today.
And why do you care that we care?
But wait, hold up, Roy. The newer guys today, that is a thing where niggas use women as, well, that's always been a thing. Yeah. Niggas use women as assets and signs of power and respect and all of that shit. Mm. So that is a thing, right? Mm. This is just off. It's different.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. To me, man,
Game is not from that era. That's the point that I'm trying to make.
But he is, though. He is.
No, I'm talking about the.
He kind of started that era.
How?
Nah, what era?
No, he didn't.
What era are you talking about?
He didn't start
the
this.
younger of talking about the women shit, like with the Maya thing with him and 50, like they kind of.
Oh, you talking about with songs like
and more
Melissa Ford being broke, driving a Honda Accord.
Yeah, like I think he kind of helped start that. And more, it's funny. I had the same debate in my head today about my rap heroes doing that shit, and I thought about the Jay Nas battle when he talked about his baby mother and the condom shit. Mm-hmm. And I was battling with that of like, all right, am I taking my Jay bias out of this? Because Jay did do that too.
But that was
to some degree.
But that was a battle.
And that's why
they were engaged in a battle.
Yeah, and that's why some people felt like he lost.
That's where I tried to hold it.
And let me give Jay a little bit of credit, because I left condoms on your baby seat. There is some type of wit and cleverness and shock value in that. Right. I've had Sin ripping the buttons off of my shirt. I don't want to hear buttons with me no more.
I am a little sick of that bar.
I don't want to hear buttons no more. Nigga, be creative. Don't just shock me to death.
Yeah, it's just a disappointment, man.
But no,
you don't need to be doing that.
Back to my point, I do think that era started in, what was that, 2002 or 2003, of just throwing in women into the verses. And I think Game was one of the first people to start that.
Okay.
I don't think he should do it in 2019.
Oh, I agree.
I think that should be reserved for some of the newer acts.
He's around
probably
our age.
36, 37, yeah. I would imagine.
I would like to hear Famous Dex tell somebody that, you know,
39.
What's the girl? Tatiana. You know, all these the young people are doing this. They're trading girls. They're showing the girl.
And let me just say, because we do have a platform, so let me just put out there, fellas, it is never cool to just talk about and expose chicks that you sleep with just for shock value. There's nothing cool about that.
But that's probably the most corny thing you can do.
But let's take it a step further than that. Game has already had some type of sexual harassment claims filed against him in a lawsuit to which he lost.
I didn't know that, but
Yeah,
That
I
whole
remember hearing
whole
about
thing
that,
from the Game TV show where
Yeah.
Shorty came, and I'm not saying it's
Oh,
true or
shit.
false. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
okay.
but it happened. It happened. So that's one. Game has pictures laying up in the park with his finger up underage girls. That happened.
Yeah.
That happened.
Yeah.
That's who Game. That's who I know. Game. That's who the Game that I've seen on Instagram. This is social media. This is what Game put online.
Right.
Where was I going on this? Oh, I'm just talking about the person we talking about. That person should stay far away from topics like this, is what I'm saying. For his benefit, not for mine, not for Ye's, not for anyone else's. He should want to stay far away from it. He didn't even want to pay the money when he lost the suit. So now Whack 100 is saying, hey, if anybody denies these allegations, we going to leak the tape. Fam, I dare you. I dare you leak a tape. I don't even know shit to be true or false. I ain't spoke to Sin. She said go high. Man, fuck that. I dare you to leak some shit. Watch me find New York Lisa Bloom.
But but it's just I
what type of suit you gonna wear?
I wish this nigga I ain't playing with none of you
But-
niggas.
but-
the fuck is wrong with y'all?
But deeper than that, why? Even
But we're
so,
saying
why?
why, Mom. We're saying why.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
It's all marketing.
Yeah, but it's different market. You can market differently, man. This
Oh no,
ain't,
I agree. It's
like
disgusting marketing, but it's marketing. We're talking about it right now.
There's actually dope ways to market now.
I agree.
Like really cool ways of marketing.
Yeah.
We've seen it with Dreamville.
saying, like-
I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
nigga,
look at us now.
go Insta Live with one of your friends. go do a split screen like the kids are doing.
That's the new shit.
You know,
that's the new feature. The
it's-
split screen on IG Live is the new feature.
It's interesting to me because I feel like every way that Nipsey is moving and maneuvering out here right now, I feel like is what Game should be doing. Like I feel like the way Nipsey has worked his way into a conversation, into the upper echelons of the circles in the industry.
Grammy nominated.
Yeah, like but I feel like that's Game could be that.
The Game is his OG.
This is what I'm saying. So it's
Like in music, you know what I'm
right?
saying?
In the music world, yeah. So I'm just, but you can just tell Nipsey had his demeanor is more cool, more laid back, more. I'm not doing that. Like I'm gonna go this way, and he's always had dope ways of marketing.
Yeah.
He's probably had some of the dopest ways of marketing in
Facts.
music, like
Hell yeah.
ever. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, Game should just. I mean, I don't know their relationship, but he should talk to Nip, and they should try to. Because I look at Game like that. Like he's that talented.
He
He's
makes
that
great
dope.
music.
Makes great. He has classic albums. He has.
Yeah.
It's just like, fam, you should be doing
Yeah.
some phenomenal shit.
It's so
like,
funny you mentioned that. Do you remember the documentary the DVD that came with the album?
Yeah.
That was Game.
Right.
Game was this cool,
Right.
like LA dude the whole time. He went to different hoods, like Crip hoods. He was cool
Yeah.
there.
Came to my. He
Like,
came
was,
to the Bronx and was playing ball.
like he was cool.
He spent most of his time in New York.
Yeah.
He was just cool. Like he didn't seem extra. He wasn't doing nothing out of the necessary. Like he was just a cool motherfucker in that. And I'm only speaking
it's
from the
something.
DVD because I was
this
a kid.
this
but
move is.
But this is the saddest part of it all. Outside of us talking about it, don't nobody get fucked by the song.
And that's the other part. It's like that's why I'm like, but why? Because it's not moving the needle at all. That's why I don't understand. It's like when a girl posts a nude,
It moves
and
the
her
internet
followers
needle
jump
for the
up like
day.
20 followers. It's like, okay,
Now
you didn't
what?
move the needle. Like
Now
it's
what?
like you jumped out there, you did
Right.
that. Now what?
Yeah, this is you. This is y'all trying to fucking push the media outlets to talk about some shit. That's the same thing as me reading all this shit about a bidding war for Tanaje. Same thing.
But it's like,
chill. She got a hive now. I didn't even know.
and then
Is
people
there
have
a bidding
families
war
now,
for
man.
Tanaje?
That's the bigger thing.
I don't
Like,
think so.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
Kim has a daughter.
he
it's
has
Kim-
daughters.
He has the Game has kids.
He
Like everybody got
has
kids. It's a
daughters.
It's a different play now. You got to run a different play. Gotcha.
Yeah, and wait, and in his defense, let me be fair for a minute. I don't think he's really been in America lately. I think he's been away. He may not know that is the climate over here right now.
He has Instagram still and Twitter.
And
I
that
don't
he's
know.
active in.
I don't know how
Game is
active he
active
is
online.
in
Game
it.
is active online. And let's double back to the point of us saying you at your age needs to kick knowledge. I know it's kind of like a cliche phrase, but I think
understand where
Game
you're
at 39, everything he's been through and done it better than a lot of rappers his age.
Yeah.
I would love to hear a mature album from Game.
Yeah.
That would be a dream for me. After his whole discography, everything you went through, give me a
Rory,
mature Game album.
You asking for a mature Game album from an immature Game?
We're speaking hypothetically the same way he was saying about he should act more like Nipsey.
Yeah, but off of the kick knowledge thing, probably more important is for us to act knowledgeable.
That was a bar.
And we just are not seeing that from Game, and that's probably where the disappointment comes from as a fan of his ability. Like,
okay, so
even with me and mine included in all of this mess, I'm still able to observe it as mess. Objectively, is what I'm saying.
let me quickly shoot Game some bail. From what
I'll fuck you up. Oh.
From what I've heard from credible people that have been in those sessions, outside of that record,
Great album.
there's records on there about his relationship with his father that we all know has been rocky recently with his passing. There's a mature Game album in there.
In here somewhere, you said.
I have a question.
In all the records that they have in that studio, there is a mature Game album.
I heard they was trying to not let this record come out at all.
I have a question. Is this song like Dreams or something like that? Like, is it like a just
It's a slower
putting mad
beat.
names in a
That's
record?
Game shit has always been naming names.
No,
It's
but
the
like
game name
hypothetical sex situations with mad people, like
Oh, like a
We can't say
Nicki
that.
Or
Yeah.
yeah.
But we can't say that because I can't prove that he did anything with Kim, and I can't prove that he did anything with Sin.
Right.
So I'm taking.
I think Kim.
I'm taking his word.
I think Kim has admitted her past with Game.
because if this
I
is
didn't hear
just
that.
if this is just one of them
I
type
never.
of records,
I've
then-
only heard her admit to friendship,
Oh, okay.
which is a woman's way of
I
saying
want
I
to note
fucked
that
him.
I don't pay attention to
But-
anything
right.
the Kardashians really particularly do unless Maul is there. So I can't say that's true.
Yeah,
But if it's one of those type of
Maul,
records,
don't go over there again.
then it's whatever.
Yeah, if it's one of those, then there's obviously
No, it ain't. It ain't whatever then neither. It ain't whatever. Period.
No, but rappers have made those type of records.
Right.
Dreams, a fucking R&B chick. and all this
Exactly.
other-
What that mean? I have to understand it.
Well, you kind of take it differently because you know it's just a dream.
I'm not personalizing it now, so I don't take it different.
Right.
If I take it the same
I
exact
will.
way.
I will. If it's just like one of those type of records, then it's like, okay, yeah. But if he's talking about real, interactions that he's had with women, like he's really exposing his relationships with women throughout the years, then I have a problem with that. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
But if it's just dreams of fucking R&B chick or whatever, that type
Or
of
like
shit.
Nicki did with people, even though they may have been in a relationship or
Right.
married.
And,
or,
and we know that Nicki was not fucking every rapper in the
Right.
game. We know that it's
Right.
just
Right.
for fun.
Right.
I don't think that this is the case
Right.
at all.
Well, Game is saying that. You don't have to think. Game is saying, yo, if you tell me I'm lying and I'll leak some shit.
That's
Damn, nobody cares.
That's true. That's true.
Niggas don't give a fuck. I don't know why. I don't know. I thought Game was a little better than that. I thought.
I would think so, too.
Some niggas know. Like every time you see Trey songs, he gonna tell you, "Hey, I get bitches, you get bitches, everybody get bitches." That's the end, and you appreciate it.
Right.
Yeah, man, but
Like,
you know
respect the
these
shooter.
dudes
Just
get.
know-
It's like, yeah, we know
You're
what
like,
y'all doing out here,
what
man.
the
Like,
fuck?
yeah, like we ain't got to put that on a record.
And Lori
though.
Harvey, I'm sorry, this was ages ago. I'm not talking about recently.
Yeah, like, dude, this ain't, it's just like, why?
What?
Ages ago.
I ain't trying to
They just
jam
started-
nobody up. I'm not trying to jam nobody. Listen, she might hear this podcast, step right to that nigga in the bathroom. You hear Joe Budden said, nope. Don't do that with me.
Well, yeah, this isn't a Gap Band moment, but let's have some more fun. Got a little too serious there for
This is
Saturday.
not, man, I'm going to piss. Ain't nothing Gap Band about that. I'm in a great mood. It's been a great fucking day.